honestly. I mean, really most of what I've ridden in, but I'll tell you what, I'm tired of it. Get back in here and go off these main trails, because that's really where the best riding's at. North side of Croom. Taking it easy. It was a late start today, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I did want to get out on the bike today, so that's what I'm doing. 11. Yeah, this thing's been running great. Honestly, I can't complain with the lights on at the moment. I really can't. I like getting in here to get better grip in here when you're not directly on the sewer stand. So you gotta watch out for trees, and really, you know how I am with trees sometimes. I always having close calls. Seems like a funnel to just blast up, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna come here tomorrow. I have tomorrow off, Monday. I might come here tomorrow and try to get some footage recorded with my phone, external to the bike. I think that'll be cool. I mean, I'm no amazing rider. I think it'd be cool to have. Maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't. We'll see. I never get any footage of me on the bike, so I think it'd be cool to do, you know. I mean, I do, but it's always from my helmet. So. But doing what the KDX does best, and that is lugging. God, does this thing just lug beautifully, man. Going straight. I'm not turning that right now. Nice turn there, what are you doing? tonight. And, well, I have it adjusted a little too high for my liking, you know. So I'm keep shifting into neutral from first. This won't be anything exciting, this video, unfortunately. I like being out on the bike. Figured I'd record it. But, hey, I'm on the bike. That's all that matters. I don't trust the sugar sand anymore, so I don't really burn very far in it anymore. And not because I've cracked. Well, I have fallen a few times. I don't ride much down here anymore, so it's not used to this stuff. I start riding down here more. It'll be fine. It's just I don't enjoy riding down here that much. It's great whenever, you know, it's the only place I've really ridden out in Florida yet. Going elsewhere, but it's like, oh, riding down here kind of sucks. And I'm sure some people really like it, but I'm not one of those people. And not that it can't be fun, and maybe part of it is I ride on my own most of the time. I don't have people to be screwing around with. I wish I did, but I just don't. I don't know if I had the headlight on in the last video. My new headlight, the Meyer, like new old stock OEM style headlight, and man, does it just complete the bike. The old LED one I had looked like shit, if you want my honest opinion. That and the main light seemed to quit working. Even though I had a connection where, you know, there was no back connection or anything, so which isn't a surprise. LG's on an AC system really don't get along too well unless it's internally converted. Oh, look at that! Is that a coyote or is it a dog? I hope it's not a dog. I lost it from the dog. Yeah, I don't see it now. I don't want to get too close in case there's no predator. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I don't know if that was a coyote or a dog. I kind of hope it wasn't a dog. One, I don't think there's loud here at the room, but two, good log work, like, you know, slow riding work for that log there. But so honestly, I don't trust that tree. I just realized there's another pine tree right above it. I really don't know if I don't want to be doing anything around that, to be honest with you. little sketchy. I mean, I'm sure it's solid, but you never know. Best thing you want is a several ton tree falling on you. So, you know how it goes. Finally got one of those water packs. You know, like water backpack type things. Camelback is the brand I have, but might actually be what people call it. I'm not sure. One of those kinds of names. A little bit of air there. Hell yeah. That crew is much better riding than the rest of it, honestly. There's a part on the south end that's pretty decent, but it's not very big. It's kind of like this, just small. And it's got some pretty flowy stuff through there, because you're not really dealing with the sugar sand where it's at. Here you still are, of course. Straight, no. I thought I was gonna feel the try to make me go right. That little the sugar sand just takes you down. Right, your front wheel away from you, and it'll just go wherever the hell you want to take it too much. And it's pretty shitty, but part of the reason I just don't like riding in a sugar sand. It's kind of unpredictable. Nice thing about it though is that if you fall in it, it typically doesn't hurt too bad as long as you're not going too quick. It is pretty soft, but it's, you know, kind of like falling in sugar, huh? There used to be like a recycle, like air. Well, I don't want to call it that, and I'm sure it's probably still here. It's kind of tough to find sometimes, I think. I know there's a area where like people gathered a bunch of like bike parts and shit that are just littered on the trails, and it's like set it there, set them like all around like this real big tree, I think, if I recall correctly. One point in time, this bike might have belonged there too. It probably would have fit in though. You know, I'm very happy. I don't think I've ever seen this part. Man, okay, I need to start exploring north a bit more. Holy cow. There's a lot to it I have not seen before. This is dope. If I was a good enough rider, I could probably hit that really quick, but that ain't happening. Yeah, it's just like a whole little loop. Yeah, that's cool. This would be good for practicing your slow speed stuff. Dude, that's crazy. It feels like you're wall riding there. It's still kind of wet, so the sugar sand ain't like making you go down. Pretty cool. This is actually a lot of fun. Like, this is dope right here. That feels really cool being on that. This is where it gets a little softer. Hardens up and it gets really soft. See my headlight? You keep that thing on like 24/7 now. I think it makes it like sick. Well, it's not super functional. I mean, it's actually relatively bright at night, but I don't really ride at night anyways, not yet. So, in terms of having a sides to go to the higher end. But I think it just feels cooler up there. So I'm trying to keep it high or in the right path the entire time this time. How that feels. Probably a little more predictable. Woo! Yeah. Oh, damn. Hey, that's dope. I really like that. Cool little area out here. Found a pretty cool area. Approved. I hate crossing tall peaks like that over there. Get my collar. Sugar sand, sometimes it's like, nope, you're not going that way. Awfully windy out today. Which I just got a mouthful of sand, which is a little better than a talking while really need to learn how to do those quick turns. I can do it alright on my right side, but my left side, probably because it's not my dominant side, is a little tougher for me to like that off. And actually, sugar sand's probably the best place to learn how to do that because it's so easy to just moves under the wheel so easy. Oh. Man, I almost went over the handlebars on that one. I mean, not really, but I certainly felt it. Crazy because I've gone around the whole perimeter of this several times. I've been in it a lot too, but it just seems so much bigger than the perimeter makes it seem, I suppose, which is pretty cool actually. I'm back to where I came up here not too long ago. Right, it's that. Okay, yep. No grip there. Look at all the smoke and sand probably. Some new chain lubricant today. It's a wax-based lubricant instead of like an oil type base. And what type is it? Which actually wax might still be considered an oil. I honestly don't know specifics, but it's supposed to be much cleaner. Which would be awesome because the oil I use for oiling up my chain, lubricating my chain. Is man, these are so damn. And yeah, I need a new helmet. Yes, this one's too loose on me nowadays. I think I've worn it in so much. Oh, it moves around on me a bit, so don't worry about that. For me to worry about. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a new helmet. I've had this one for several years, and I probably shouldn't admit this, but I have gotten knocked out before for a few seconds in a hill climb in Ohio in this helmet, which, you know, probably compromised the structural integrity of it. That was, when was that? 2 years ago now? Probably. That had this helmet since like 2021. I don't think it's expired yet. I don't know what average lifespan of a helmet. I know it says it on my helmet somewhere when it expires. I just don't know it. But yeah, I just need to get a new helmet. I need to get some airflow. This thing feels really feeling the heat on my leg now. I know I really look like it. I'm trying to get there here. I need a little more airflow in my radiators. They could do with some of those orange markers on some other limbs that are the side. Those tiny ass ones. And I'm so sorry. This looks so bad. Get the hell off of this tree. There we go. I think I'm gonna stop for a minute and get a drink anyways. Whew. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I have this thing now for drinking out of. Alright, I'll be back. Recording? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Should go type check somewhere real quick. I have to turn the gas back on. How's that level at? Okay, that's going. It's got cool in there. That's good. Okay, turn the gas back on. And we're ready to rock. Alright. Flying gear. I sure am. Gear man. I should be in neutral. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, no, I still got that one. Well, probably 30 minutes before I gotta pack up. We're good. Typically back there it's flooded. I wonder if it's flooded right now. Back through here, typically there's a bunch of water. Probably tell by the rust. So, the trail going back through there. Come on, damn it. This is all super wet and flooded, but it's been so dry in Florida recently that the past few months cool. Until I came back through here and mowed through. Or could just be some people riding through here, I suppose, but I have no doubt. Yeah, that's cool. Little out through there. What I'm going to start doing here at Room is exploring shit that I haven't explored. been through here before. It doesn't look like a lot of people come through here. Till, God, did I really just stall again? Does not like me. Ride if you don't have riders all over you when you're done. Yeah, there should be a turn to the left here that I want to take. That might be it there. Might be it. No, I think that's it there. Or is that it up here? I can, there's a good view. I think this one will get me to it. Yeah, it will. Somewhat. Climb up, take a left here. Alright, I'll attempt it. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but probably be a little bit of fun anyway. Damn it, I get it. There we go. I remember this one. This one, I used to hit a lot. Not really that much. It's just because there's so much sand, it can be difficult. Here and there from between all the kill it. There we go. That's pretty neat. I've been all through here before, but I don't remember this being carved through here, so this is pretty cool. Yeah. Can't complain. Oh no, I bet you that got knocked all the way back. I wonder how bad the recording was. Sorry. Still trying to use this on. I'm gonna have to crank on this one with a screwdriver. Yeah, I'm sorry if the footage has been really bad. Maybe it's been alright because it's too low to begin with, but I can't get a crank on it with these two being so close. May have been alright. I guess I'll have to look on my phone. Hopefully it turned out alright. Or else you'll be seeing the opposite of how it normally is, which is tall or too high up, but hopefully that's not the case. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, well, let's get a move on. Wonder if I can catch it in gear here. Probably not. Sand, you just can't. Or I can. Woo! Thinking this thing is pretty easy to catch in gear. It doesn't take a whole lot. Another neat little area here. Big fun, I think. But I tell you what, this is a thick sugar stand. Till we get to here. Nice turnaround. Keeps on lugging on, man. Gotta love it. I might have been in fourth on that, to be honest with you. I was much too high, but all about the KDX is you can just be lazy on some of it. You can be 2 gears too high, man. Just get away with it. Maybe not fourth, that might have been third. That I was in. Yeah. Not quite like KTM's, but you know, it ain't far from it. I mean, actually, it is pretty far from it, but it's nice to think it ain't far from it. Torque-wise. Here was just that clay type soil. That'd be so amazing. That's a neat view. I don't think I've seen this view before. I've been around here. Cool view. I feel like they got rid of a tree or something. It feels like. Out, who knows? Oh, I gotta try that to get down it first. I'll just the second one down it. They don't eat shit. Get that bitch. I could. Nope. Can't. My clutch doesn't quite move free enough. And it, here we go. Get on the rear brake. Which I really shouldn't be that much on it. It's really not necessary. Of course, shouldn't even gone into neutral. Okay, so I've got to get up there, then turn and go. Okay. Might be doable. It is doable. Oh, this is this area with all these jumps and stuff. Dude. Well, that's pretty good. I didn't have enough speed going up. Kind of just didn't have the grip. Dude, I couldn't imagine hitting that jump. I would kill myself. Holy shit. It'd be really cool, but man, would I kill myself. You gotta have quite a bit of speed going up that, I bet. Always early, I'm sure, but well, I'm a bit of a predicament here. I guess we gotta make quite a hole here, which I'm sorry for anyone else that wants to use this run, but. And here's the sketchy bit. Yep. My poor kickstand. That's the bad part about kickstand on these KDXs, as they are not in the greatest of spots. And I'm probably losing fuel. Oh, fuck. Turn off that fuel really quick. Let me close that really quick, because I bet the shit out of that. Okay. Let's see about picking this up. That's like the worst way. I should have hopped off the side and walked it down, but I think I've done this one before too. I'm surprised I screwed up that much. Well, yeah, I've changed my oil. Thank you. I meant to tell it that, but really the best way to do it is get off the side and then turn it around. All right, so what I'm saying. All right. All right, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Let's try that again. Preferably not getting stuck. Like a poor kickstand. Yeah, still fine. They're gonna get the beat the hell up anyway, so it don't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I feel like I've never ridden before today. Feels weird. I feel like, oh dude. That's what I'm talking about. I know I could do it. It's not a very hard hill climb, but it's not going to catch us, is it? Wait, we'll see. I think it does. Somehow. That ain't going anywhere. Hell no. Look at that. God, I love this bike. I love my KDX, man. Damn, oh shit. Wrench. Even that fell off. All right, not too shabby, KDX. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. What a magnificent machine, man. Yeah, this would be a pretty gnarly jump too. If you don't make that, man, oh, you're gonna be in a world of pain. Could hit that with a lot of speed. Yeah. If I had my 125 suspension, it'd be pretty set up for that. Yeah, but it's not a very long run. Well, I mean, it's probably long enough. Get the speed. If you know what you're doing. If you can actually shift. I can't shift today, I guess. Really help my shift levers out of spec, but or not where I wanted, I mean. But what can you do? What can you do? Man. I love this thing. Genuinely. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, time to get this bike out of here. It's about time to leave. Probably need to start making my way back to my truck. Start her up. Yeah, not yet. You know, if I could. No, I can't do that. Not quite that good. I should just be using the power. That I can work with, I think. My good old suicide hill here. Oh, where's the sign? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Here's my good old suicide hill. I've got a few pictures here with the KDX and my 125. I don't think I have one at the sign. I have one at that peak on both, for both, so the peak's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take that. That goes out to it. Let me reline this. I covered that with a little bit of speed. Shit. How the hell did I manage that? It's a little embarrassing. So is that. Looks like we aren't going up there today, I'm sorry. Looks like we're going down here. I need to be on the bike more. This is pathetic. The way I'm riding, it is pathetic. Pretty good hill climb here. Too shabby. You know what? Is this that one spot where? No, it's not. There's a spot somewhere where I ended up. I put it. Where I ended up like getting stuck, like kind of on the side of a hill area. It was a little flat spot, and it dropped a lot, and there's a drop getting to it on my 450. And I tell you what, that was a mistake, because that thing's first gear is very tall, and that was a bit of a pain to get up. I got up, but I tell you what, it was a pain in the ass. That's pretty, man. Look how pretty that is. Shit, I think that's photo worthy. I like taking photos, if you haven't gathered that already. I do. something nice about taking photos. Let me get back a little bit. Now that might be a new profile photo or something, man. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That's cool. That's really cool. With the sun right there, setting a little bit. It's really nice. It's quite nice. Let's get on out of here. First, neutral. Come on, roll back for me. On our way out. This was the spot on the 450 I was talking about right here. I went down there and I couldn't. Wait, no. No. Maybe not. Why do I keep stalling, man? What is my problem today? Gosh darn. I need to work on the idle a little bit on the car. Riding the log. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where it was. It wasn't far from here. I remember the name Grand Spot. That KDX thing. Woo. Right there, yep. Yeah, I totally know where I'm going. And it won't touch anything. I hate locking shit up, so I kind of stopped locking it up here. I think there's enough patrol around here. I don't have to worry about anything, and people seem pretty decent around here, so road I've met anyways. So nothing to worry worry about. Oh, I think I can use a bit of water. That's good. Alright, this is the end of the video. Catch you later. Thank you for watching. If you got to this point. And goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.